probably have to be my favorite brand discovery this year. Like, this brand probably tops everything for me. I just fell in love with this brand so much. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be sharing and talking about some brands that I tried for the first time in 2021. As you guys may know, it has been a goal of mine to just try more products other than ColourPop, because for a long time I really was just stuck on the brand. And although I still love ColourPop, still my favorite brand, still review them, I definitely wanted to expand my product knowledge, review different things on my channel for you guys as well. So let me know if you felt that on my channel this year, just like more brands on my channel, because I definitely felt that, and I have found some new brands that I absolutely love and adore. And definitely in the new year I'm really excited to see what these brands will come out with. So with that being said, if you guys are interested to hear my thoughts on some brands that I tried for the first time, then please continue watching. Alright, so to start off, this brand has been on my wish list of brands to try for the longest time. I think in 2020, a lot of these brands actually were on my wish list to try in 2020, and I got to try them this year, which is so amazing. But the first brand is KOSAS, and I feel like KOSAS really blew up this year for a very good reason, because everything you hear about the brand is so true. I feel like they don't have really any duds in their lineup. Like, every product is so amazing, and although I only have 2 items from the brand, I love those 2 items dearly, and they are my staples now. So definitely in the new year I'm excited to see what else they will come out with, and there are some other products that I would like to try from the line as well. But the 2 products I have is their Revealer Concealer and also their Air Brow Gel. I got the concealer first, and I feel like this is a lot of people's first purchase from KOSAS. I feel this concealer really blew up this year, and for a very good reason. It's a really nice medium to full coverage concealer. It's super creamy, so it doesn't pick up on any dry patches. I got mine in the shade 3.20 if you're curious about my shade. I would say it's a little bit too yellow and a little like a tad too dark for what I like, but it's still a really nice concealer. I wouldn't say it tops my favorite concealer. My favorite one would still have to be the Too Faced one, but this definitely will come to a close second place. I think it looks really amazing on the skin, and it's hyped up for a very good reason. So that was my first purchase. Loved it. And then I recently got the Air Brow. It's the tinted brow gel, and I also really love this as well. This would have to be one of my favorite brow gels. I just really like the texture it gives to my brows. It also holds up my hair as well without weighing them down, which is something that I can experience quite frequently with a lot of brow gels, because my hair is so sparse that like any weight on it would just weigh it down. But with this I don't experience that, and I think these 2 products I just love and adore, and I think it was a great introduction to the brand. If I wanted to pick up anything else, it would probably be the powder, because I've heard so many great things about the powder, and then also the cheek and highlighter duets. I probably will get those 2. Maybe in the new year, we'll see, but it's definitely on my wish list for sure, and I can't wait to see what else KOSAS will release in the new year. But I'm so happy that I got to try them out finally in 2021. And then for the next brand, this was also on my wish list for a very long time as well. This is ILIA Beauty, and I first tried their bronzer because I saw Kathleen Lights absolutely love this bronzer. Like, she hit pan on it, she used it all the time, so I thought, okay, I need a new bronzer, let me give this ILIA one a go. I was really curious about ILIA as a brand, so I got the bronzer first. I got it in the shade Novelty, and I really do like this formula. I think it goes on the cheeks really well. It's not patchy. It's like a really nice warm bronzer. The shade Novelty is very warm, so if you don't like an extremely warm bronzer, then just keep that in mind. I feel like I could only wear this on like certain looks because it's just so warm. Like, it's definitely a summer bronzer, and when I got this there weren't really many options. There were only 2 bronzer shades, which is so bad, but I did see they released 2 new shades, which they definitely still could release way more, but it's nice to see they're still adding on to the lineup. Although I haven't really been into bronzers lately, like I'm not wearing bronzer today, I'm just only wearing blush, and that has been my thing recently. But I do like this bronzer. I think it's a good one that I have in my collection. It's just like a really nice rich warm tone bronzer to have. And then the next item I got from ILIA was their chromatic eye tint, and this one is in the shade Sheen, and I actually got like a mini size as well because I bought a little holiday set they had and it came with a mini one. The mini one I have is called Frisco, and I actually like the shade Frisco way more than Sheen. I use this one actually a lot more, but in the beginning I found it quite tricky to work with just because because it sets down so quickly. So you need to be quite quick with this formula, but once you get it on, it's a really nice like a one and done type of eyeshadow. It's very quick and easy, and once it sets, because it's a liquid to powder, it sets in place and it won't budge. And then in that little holiday set that I got, it came with one of their multi-stick. This one is in the shade Ladybird. I've actually only used this once and I definitely want to keep using it, but the one time that I did use it, I really liked it. I used it on my cheeks and also on my eyes as well, and I love these like multi-purpose type of products. I did try it on my lips, which I didn't like, so I would mainly just use this for like my cheeks and my eyes, but I did love that. And then I also got the mascara. The mascara is okay. I feel the formula is quite like heavy and clumpy, so if you don't like that, then you would not like this mascara at all, which is interesting because I wouldn't think for a brand like ILIA they would come out with a mascara like this that's so almost clumpy, which I personally do like, but like ILIA as a brand seems very like natural. It's not my favorite. I think it's mainly because of the wand. It's really short and stubby, which makes it really hard for me to apply my mascara. But other than that, I think it's a good mascara. I don't think it's like the most amazing thing from the brand, but I think overall I did get a really good like gist of what the brand will consist of, and I definitely do want to get some more things from ILIA. I just don't know what exactly, but it's definitely a brand that I have my eyes on for sure. So the next brand would probably have to be my favorite brand discovery this year. Like this brand probably tops everything for me. I just fell in love with this brand so much this year, and that brand is Unleashia. Unleashia is a K-beauty brand. They are cruelty free, which is so amazing because I love K-beauty. I love the style, I love the colors, I love the products they release, I love the concept, but a lot of the brands are not cruelty free, so it's amazing that I have this brand Unleashia that I can use, and they are cruelty free and they have amazing products. So this would have to be like my favorite brand that I discovered this year, and literally everything that I tried from them I love. They are staples in my makeup routine now, so I got a couple things from them. I'll also leave a video up here where I tried some K-beauty products, and Unleashia was like one of the brands that I tried. So I got a couple things here that I got from them, and I get all of my K-beauty products from YesStyle, which you can use my code YesJudy to save a bit of money. Also everything on me, literally the beret and this dress and the blouse, is from YesStyle as well. I'll leave that all linked down below. But I got their eyeshadow palette, which I do like. I just haven't used as much. You know, releasing my COLLAB palette, that took up most of my year where I was using that a lot in my free time. So this is still a good formula. I still really like this. I keep it in my top drawer, but I guess I haven't used it as much as I would like, but it's still really good. However, these three items, I literally want to like get all of the shades in these formula. So the first one is the Tap Me Palette Duo, which comes with a blush and then a pressed glitter. It's sort of like a weird combo to put as a duo, but it works perfectly. You could use the blush as an eyeshadow as well. You don't have to use it as a blush. I feel like this is quite multi-use, but I love this as a blush. It's the perfect color. I'm not wearing it today, but I've worn it a lot in my videos. And then we have the pressed glitter, which I am wearing on my eyes right now. This has been my go-to pressed glitter. I just love how it comes in this compact with a really beautiful blush and then the glitter. Love that. And then the lip tint, the non-sticky dazzle tint. I got all 5 shades. I got this shade first, number 5, Nice Step, and then I loved it so much that I purchased all 5, and then I did a whole swatch video on that. So if you'd like to see that, I'll leave it up here. But I just love this tint. It makes your lips look so good, so juicy. Has a bit of a stain where it will last throughout the day, but it's just so hydrating and it just looks so good on the lip. And this color, number 5, would be my favorite. I use this all the time. For a moment when I got it, I was like, no, Judy, you gotta start wearing this. Like, you're wearing this in literally every video. Like, you need to calm down. Also, the writing on the packaging is gone as well. Like, well, it's almost gone. So that just goes to show you how much I love this product. And then this product as well, this is the glitter stick, and I have mine in the shade number 2 Flutter. I have been using this for my lower lash line in a corner highlight thing, kind of like a fake Aegyo style, because I'm not contouring my eyes. But this seriously looks so good on the eyes, and if you don't like pressed glitter but you want that sparkle, I would highly recommend this glitter stick because it's literally just an eyeliner with little micro glitters, but the glitters are so micro that it's just sort of like a shimmery eyeshadow. It's literally the the Urban Decay Moon Dust eyeshadows put into an eyeliner. You get that here. You can tell my passion for this brand. I just adore this brand so much, and whatever they release, I have my eyes on. And then on to the next brand. I feel like this brand has been on my wish list the longest out of everything in today's video, so I'm so glad I finally made a purchase with them and I got some products. And this brand is KAJA Beauty. So KAJA Beauty really drawn me in with their innovative packaging. So what I have here is their cushion blush and bronzer, and you can see like you pull out the top, it has a little heart-shaped stamp, and then on the bottom you have the cushion blush. And it's the same thing with the bronzer, but the stamp is in the shape of a star. And I feel like, I don't know when this came out, but it was definitely a couple of years ago, and ever since then I've always wanted to try KAJA. It was like the top brand that I wanted to try because I just thought it was so cute. It was very unique and innovative, and although I don't really like these two products specifically, just because they're a little bit patchy and I just couldn't get them to work on my skin, I still like the concept of KAJA and what they do. They are also, I believe, Korean owned, I think, because KAJA means let's go in Korean, so I'm sure they are an Asian beauty brand, but they are focusing more in the American market. I did pick up some other things from them. So I got some lip products which are both in the shape of a heart. So this lipstick is so cute. It's in the shape of a heart. And then this one, this is their heart mounter. It's a lip gloss stick, also in the shape of a heart as well. I love these products, but these shades are not like my go-to shades. I wish I would have picked better shades, and I think if I did, these would have become of like my daily lip colors, but unfortunately the colors are just not there for me, but still a good formula nonetheless. And then I also really like their little bento eyeshadows. This is just so convenient and iconic. It doesn't take up so much space in your makeup collection as well. I keep this in my top drawer, and it's a really nice little trio of eyeshadows. We definitely have seen some brands try to copy this, but I believe that maybe KAJA might have been the first brand. I'm not too sure. You guys can correct me, but it's a nice little duo, and I definitely do want to try more from KAJA. I wouldn't say my first impression of them has been like the greatest, sort of like Unleashia, where I loved everything. I feel like with KAJA, things are just like sort of mediocre. Like they're nice, but they're nothing like wow. It's definitely the packaging that really screams to me, but I still have my eyes on KAJA, and I'm curious to see what else they will release, because they do release like different unique kind of products, which is very hard to do in the makeup industry. So I had my eyes on them, but I guess I would say I didn't have like the best start to them, you know? And the next brand I tried for the first time is PIXI Beauty. I got sent PR from them this year, which I don't even know how they got my address, but somehow they did. And I got sent a lot of their skincare items, so not so much makeup, but they kind of play into makeup, if you know what I mean. So the two products that I'm currently using is their priming oil and also their face mist, which I do use in my makeup routine. But I also have used some of their facial masks as well, and I did like those. But I want to talk about these two because I really enjoy these two products, especially this glow mist. This seriously has become such a staple in my makeup routine. Like I cannot go without this, and especially here in the summertime, I just need this. I love the mist on it. I love the finish that it gives to my skin as well, and definitely once I finish this, I'm going to be picking this one up again because I love it that much. So this is a product that really stood out to me from PIXI, and I've also been using their priming oil. I also like this as well. I wouldn't say it's like a staple primer that I must have, but I have been enjoying it. I like how it makes my skin look. I am wearing it underneath all of my makeup today, and it's been my go-to primer as of recently. It's in my project pan as well. So overall, PIXI, I've tried a lot of their skincare, which I have been loving, and I definitely want to try more of their makeup. So if there's any items from PIXI that you love, please let me know. I really want to get Tina's palette that she did with PIXI, but they haven't released it here in New Zealand. I'm not sure if they're going to, but if they are, I'm gonna get it because I want to support Tina. I love Tina. They recently just came to New Zealand as well. Like it hasn't been too long since we got them in stores. And then on to the next brand. This one might be a little cheap because technically I have tried them before, but I felt like in 2021 I really dove into this brand, and this brand is e.l.f. Cosmetics. So of course I feel like we grew up with e.l.f. We tried some things here and there, and that was like me. I tried like their palette palettes here, I tried a bronzer here, but I feel like this year I made so many orders on e.l.f. and I really discovered the brand a little bit more. I even filmed a best and worst of e.l.f. so I feel like to do a video like that, like best and worst of a brand, you need to try a lot of their products, and I feel like this year is when I tried a lot of their products. So I'll leave that video in the cards if you'd like to check that out. I'll leave it down below as well. Any related video, it'll be in the cards or down below. But yeah, with that being said, you know, I did that video, so that means I tried a lot of products from them, and I do have a lot of them that I do like, but I would say the standout products that are in my collection right now, I recently just finished the Poreless Putty Primer, which I really do love as well. But I of course love their Seriously Satin lipstick. This is one of my favorites. I have it in the shade Nectar, one of my go-to lip colors for sure. It's only $3, it's so good. But what I've been loving recently is their No Budge Shadow Stick in Perfect Pearl. So I don't really use this as an eyeshadow, I use this more as an eyeliner, and I love just the little twinkle that it gives on your eyes. I'm wearing it in my waterline today, although I like have all this glitter here. In my waterline is this product, and I feel like this product just stays there. You know, when it says it's no budge, it really is no budge. And Perfect Pearl is just a nice, really light champagne metallic, and it's really beautiful on the eyes, and I really love it. So yeah, e.l.f. has some really amazing products. I don't know why I slept on them for so long. There are some things I don't like from e.l.f. But for the most part, like majority of the things that I've tried, I really do like, and I'm really curious to see what they're going to release in the new year. I really love their releases. I feel like they're very spaced out. It's not so big, it's just like one new product, so it makes you a little bit more excited to try their things. So really excited to see what e.l.f. is going to release in the new year. And finally, on to the last brand that I want to talk about. This is Jason Wu Beauty, and I also did a whole video on Jason Wu. I got a couple products from them. I'll leave that in the cards, also down below as well. But the two products I'm currently using is their eyebrow powder little trio. Although I'm using this and I have hit pan on it, it's not like my favorite brow powder. I'm just using it because I got it, and brow powder is not a product that I purchase multiple of. I want to finish this up. It's a goal of mine to like hit pan on this entire pan, but I've only had this for less than a year, and look at that pan there. So I've been using this. It's a really good affordable option as well. I believe Jason Wu is at Target for those of you guys that live in the US or wherever Target is available. It's not available here in New Zealand. But my most favorite item from Jason Wu is their Hot Fluff lipstick. This is probably the standout product from them. I have mine in the shade Eclair. I am wearing it on my lips today, but it's mixed with another liquid lipstick from ODEN'S. But this lipstick and this color, it's a multi-use lipstick. I mean, a lot of lipsticks you can use multi-use, but they have it in the title of the lipstick name. So I've used it on my cheeks as blush. I've used it on my eye. Really just love this color and this formula. It's so creamy, it's so easy to like get it blended. Highly recommend this lipstick. On the back it has the Jason Wu name embossed in it, and on my one the U is gone. So that's how much I use this lipstick. All the other things I tried from Jason Wu were just like below average or just weren't really good, and this was the product that I felt like really saved the brand for me, you know. Because of this lipstick, I'm like, okay, maybe I would make another purchase of Jason Wu and get some other shades in the lipstick and maybe try some other things in the brand. But other than that, there wasn't really that many things that I like absolutely loved from Jason Wu. So it's a brand, again, I'm still got my eyes on it, but it's not something like every release I'm like drooling over, if you know what I mean. But this lipstick really saved that brand for me. Alright you guys, so those are some new brands that I got to try in 2021, and definitely in the new year I want to keep this up. I want to discover more brands, and there are definitely some on my list. For example, Natasha Denona, because I got her retro palette for Christmas, and I actually ordered the mini Bieber palette and also the mini cheek duo and also the glam and face palette. Definitely broke my no buy. I said I wasn't going to buy any more makeup for the rest of the year, but that did not happen. So I did get that, and I'm going to do a review on it. I'm just waiting for it in the mail. I really like the idea of how she releases her palette, how it's sort of like a collector's thing in a way. I don't think I'm gonna collect her palette, but I'm definitely more interested in her brand now. And then I also recently got some items from Sunny's Face, which I believe is a Filipino makeup brand. So I found a store here in New Zealand that carries Sunny's Face, so I picked up a couple things, and I definitely want to try more Filipino makeup brands. I follow a couple now on Instagram because because one of you guys recommended me some, so I have my eyes on a couple. But definitely let me know what brands you guys would like to see from me in the new year. I'll jot them all down and I'll try to get through all of them. I'm going to be doing a video earlier in January talking about what I would like to see in the makeup industry in 2022 and some like makeup predictions, you could say. So that video will come out soon, but those are some brands on the top of my head that I would like to try out in the new year. But if you guys did enjoy today's video, if you could give the video a thumbs up for me, I'd appreciate it so much. It helps me and my channel out a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. I love you so much, and I'll go ahead and see you in my next video. Bye!